Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Susan.
And I'm Jerry.
And we are
Just one more.
It is, what is today?
2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
That's the day we're filming this. You're seeing this on Thursday.
Historical day. We'll never see another triple date, month,
triple.
and year.
It's quadruple.
Well, whatever. We'll never see this one again.
We'll never see this one again. It's kind of cool.
At least we won't.
No, that's true. We won't. But anyway, welcome back. We are so excited that you're here. We have a lot to share with you. First of all, we have new t-shirts.
We have new t-shirts. Look, new t-shirts. You like them? They're really cool, aren't they?
This is from Angie. Thank gosh for Angie. Angie and Ray, who we met here. She has a business, and she helped us get these t-shirts together. We're really excited about it. So if you want a t-shirt, we'll put a link below. All right, so we have a lot to talk about, and one of the things
we've been busy.
Is Wickenburg. We went to the Wickenburg Gold Rush Days.
Gold Rush Days.
Yeah, it was.
How many years has that parade been going on?
Was it
70s?
75, I think.
70s. Like yeah, it's amazing. Great little small town, very country, very ranchy. A lot of horses, a lot of cows, a lot of cowboys, cowgirls. It was awesome. We had a blast.
We went to the parade.
Yep.
And we met Ray and Angie there. They were boondocking out there, so he pin dropped where they were, so we were able to go on Google Maps and find them.
We are now pin droppers.
We know what that means, and we do it really well.
We're expert. We can find our way around now.
But it was really cool because we took their truck and went and parked on the main street in Wickenburg.
Yeah.
And the parade started. It was a crazy parade.
Yeah, it was great. It was well organized, and just about any group that wanted to participate did. And we laughed and joked, and it would stop, and we talked to the participants, we talked to the policemen. One of the things that you'll notice is this California Highway Patrol was the founding members of the Arizona Highway Patrol. In fact, the Arizona Highway Patrol in 1972 came to the California Academy, and their colors are identical to the California Highway Patrol. When I saw these guys riding around on motorcycles, I said, what are these guys doing from California? And I stopped a guy, and he started telling me, and he goes, and I shook his hand, said thank you for your service, and it was a great story.
We were going, wait a minute, where are we? Because the uniforms on the motorcycles, it was that way. But there was a really cool, band or something from the Humane Society?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But there's something about this Humane Society that you need to pay attention, and when you figure it out, you're going to bust a gut laughing so hard.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I hope that you know what we're
talking about. Pay attention, watch for
it, and then definitely comment about it. A lot of people ask us about our dental hygiene. They do. They ask us, what do we do?
We have great hygiene. Show them.
Well, but here's the most important part. We get our teeth cleaned every 3 months. And because we're on the road...
Well, that way we don't have to brush every day.
That's not true. We have to brush every day. And floss. And use a water pick because we want to make sure that we don't have issues.
Then she'll kiss me.
Yeah. But here's the thing. We have to find a dentist in the places that we go to.
Yeah.
So now Jerry has coverage with his United Healthcare supplement.
Medicare supplement.
Yeah, he found a dentist in Blythe.
Just across the border in California.
Yeah. Which is confusing. So what happens is I was on the phone with the receptionist, and she says, okay, I have a 9:15 appointment ready for you. And she said, but make sure you realize that that's California, which it would be 10:15 in Arizona. So of course, Jerry and I got there really super early, and we were hungry, so we went into this Mexican restaurant. Now this was interesting though. It was a drive-through.
God, yes.
But we didn't do the drive-through.
We went inside.
Well, but here's the reason it was a drive-through. They were surrounded by Carl's Jr.,
every
McDonald's,
chain you could think of.
Right, that had drive-through. So they created a drive-through. So we have a video of the burrito.
It was that big. It was humongous. We only ate one, and we took the other one out, and I ate it 2 days later.
Yeah, it was a breakfast burrito.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was really good.
Delicious. This is Susan's area of expertise. Please, babe. Bring it up.
Well, I've shared that we've had some issues finding restaurants to eat in Quartzsite. There's a lot of restaurants. They're mostly diners, okay? And there's one Mexican restaurant in town, but there's a lot of diners. So I belonged to the Quartzsite Eat Facebook page before we got here, and there was a big notice that a Chinese restaurant was open. So if you know me, those of you who do, you know I love my Chinese food and my Thai and my sushi and all that. So I said to Jerry, oh my God, we've got to try this Chinese restaurant. And I had to look back to see where it was located, and just some of the reviews about it. So I said, you know what? I'll be the judge. You can't always trust people's reviews, right? So when we were driving in town to find the restaurant, there's no sign anywhere that there's a Chinese restaurant. It was the Stagecoach Motel.
Yeah.
It was the Stagecoach Motel.
Yeah.
And it was a Stagecoach restaurant.
Yeah. No signs.
No signs on.
In fact, the sign on the door was like, don't open or push this door.
Yeah, except that the good news was that they had the menu.
There was a menu.
And it was a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So we went in, and sure enough, it was an Asian couple that they had the two of them, and they had a cook in the back. And there was a lot of people in there, and it was challenging for them to keep it going. There's just no people working. Yeah. But I had beef and broccoli, and Jerry had kung pao chicken.
It was okay.
It was okay. And I got my Jones on, because I was jonesing for some Chinese food, and it worked for the while we're here, and I can't wait to move on and find another one.
Okay.
So our friends that we met in Pleasanton, they were parked right next to us at the Alameda County Fairgrounds, and they have a Solitude, not like ours is a different model, but they have a Solitude, Grand Design, and they have 2 dogs, and we met them there and became friends and said, hey, we're going to be in Arizona in Quartzsite. So they showed up on Valentine's Day, and we went to a Valentine's dance.
Yes, we did, and we had fun. We danced. There was a one-man band. He's from Mendocino, and he was awesome. He would take requests. It was mostly country western, and we had a blast.
We did. We really had a lot of fun. There was not a lot of people in there.
No.
But it didn't matter. Kim and Roger came with us. They had driven in that day, and I said, "You guys still want to go?" And they go, "Oh yeah, we're going."
They were tired, but they got their groove on and shaked their groove thing.
We all shaked our groove thing, and we just had a really nice time.
Yeah.
It was fun to be out on Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
So Kim and Roger are originally they're originally from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
To find out they lived in Hayward, but then they moved up to Oregon.
Yeah, and became ranchers.
And their kids were 4-H'ers.
Yep.
Yeah, they showed sheep. Yeah, lambs, things
and
like
steer.
that. Yeah.
And they won a lot of belt buckles.
And they're fascinating. And they've joined the full-time RV lifestyle, and they travel with their dogs, Roscoe and Buford. And
2 what are they
sheepdog?
called?
They're like sheepdog?
Well, they're herders.
They're herders.
And they are the sweetest, more
dogs.
intelligent dog I've ever seen. And they just run right up to me and lay their head on me. They want me to scratch their ears.
And Jerry was able to take them for a walk. For us, it's nice to be able to spend time with dogs.
It heals our heart.
Yeah, because we lost our dogs.
Yeah.
And we knew that we weren't going to travel with them when we started this lifestyle. So not only did we wait for my mom to pass, but we also wanted to wait till the dogs were no longer with us because they were older.
Yeah.
And because we knew that this lifestyle wasn't for them. They're big. Our dogs were 130 pounds, and this is really a tough lifestyle,
Yeah,
right?
especially when they get older.
So it's nice that we have friends that have dogs, because then we can, and then we're heading to Austin from here, so we get to see Tito, Katie's dog. Yeah. So we're kind of getting our dog fix with our friends.
Getting our dog on.
Yeah.
So my buddy Roger and I jumped on our electric bikes. He was interested in, he's thinking about buying one. So I said, well, let's take him for a ride. So we went around the park and got to a gate and went out in the desert. And I said, you see that hill out there about a mile away? We headed for the hill. It was over hill, over dale, rocks and trees and gullies and soft sand and soft rocks and loose gravel, and we didn't fall down. We didn't get stuck, but we had to push our bikes a little bit to get them going again because the tires were a little sucked into the soft ground. But we stopped and looked at the awesome saguaro cactus and just looked at the site. And it was fun, but then it was a lot of work when we got the bikes back because I had to clean them and oil them again.
So we're teaching Kim and Roger how to ride the electric bikes today. And Roger is checking it all out. And here we go.
Ready?
And there they go.
Anywhere trike.
So it is battery. Oh my God. Don't show Kim. Oh my God. So while Kim and Roger were here, they wanted to go into Quartzsite and check out the rocks. And because Roger loves rocks and crystals and gems. So it was really interesting. We hadn't been in town for a while. And when we went back into town, a lot of vendors had left.
Yeah. The Big Tent's gone.
Oh yeah, the Big Tent's gone. I mean, you know, it's a season.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of vendors here till April 1st, but a lot have left as well. So we ended up introducing them to Carl and Sandy, our neighbors from Alaska, and we actually had a dinner party.
Yes, we did.
In our RV, and the challenge was, you know, when you are in this lifestyle, you usually eat outside. Right? I mean, that's just the lifestyle. There's usually picnic tables and you don't necessarily entertain inside. But it was windy and it was cold.
Are we tired of the wind and the sand and the dust? Yes. We both have like allergies and head colds. It's terrible. Right now we're in the middle of heavy dust.
Heavy dust and
high wind.
So we ended up having everyone inside. And our RV is big enough to do that. It was quite fun. I mean,
we had a blast.
We really had a good time.
Yeah.
And Jerry actually even barbecued outside. Yeah, so that was,
I just grilled.
Yeah, but it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just having them introduced to Kim and Roger and then to Carl and Sandy.
It was our first dinner party.
So we belong to the Grand Design 390, which is the model that we have, Facebook page. And in that Facebook page is all about 390s, all about, you know, what you do in your RV, what you remodel, what, you know, whatever.
What's broke, what's fixed, what'd you do, how'd you get through it, what's your adventures, what's going on, what's your advice?
And so Joshua is a 390 owner and his wife Elizabeth, and they are full-time RVers.
Yes,
and
she teaches
harp.
The harp. They have a harp
RV.
In their RV.
Many harps.
Many harps.
In their RV.
RV of many harps.
Yeah. But we went, they're here because there's a Grand Design boondocking rally that we're not participating in the boondocking part at all.
But we went out and visited Josh.
We went out and visited them because...
Why?
Because of their solar system. So
he has a solar system. You got to see the video to believe it. He has 4 rows of solar panels. The 2 on the top extend out with hydraulic rams. I don't remember how many watts and amps and everything, but it's enough to run 3 ACs and a washer and a dryer and anything else that you want to run. And it's amazing. And he did it by himself. Well, he had some people helping with the labor, but he's the brains behind it. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah, and Elizabeth, honestly, she teaches Zoom harp lessons. And they bought some property in Colorado. They're going to homestead with technology because they're all about the technology. And their new business is called Rooted Off Grid.
Yeah.
And we'll put a link to it. They're going to help people learn how to boondock.
Yeah.
And what that means is they're going to teach people what they need.
Yeah.
How much solar and all that.
How to become self-sufficient.
Yeah, so they've got this new YouTube video or this new channel, and they're really neat couple.
Oh,
and again, boondocking is still
it's not our cup of tea.
It's still out there for me. I mean, I know a lot of people start off saying the same thing and then they end up loving boondocking. So we'll see. But Joshua and Elizabeth, thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us. We really had a good time.
You're awesome. Thank you.
We've told you before that shopping has been the challenge here.
It is a challenge, yeah.
But we have been so blessed that there is a woman that comes every Thursday and Friday with her vegetable stand.
Huge.
It has
fresh.
Just saved our bacon.
Everybody out here goes.
Yeah. Wonderful. The best avocados I've
Yeah.
ever had.
Even eggs.
Oh.
Incredible eggs.
Great eggs. And her jicama is incredible.
Yeah,
Just-
they're huge jicama. It takes me forever to peel them out and then chop them up and finger food, you know.
Yeah, they're
But they're
delicious.
so sweet and delicious.
So we went to the vegetable stand, and you'll see in the video, but unfortunately we spent a lot of money. And it's cash only.
She told me how much it was. I went, I don't have enough money.
He didn't have
She
enough
goes,
money.
oh, don't worry. I went, no, I'll leave my wife for.
He left me for collateral.
Then I went back and got some money.
He left me there.
She didn't buy any more, though.
I did. I ended up buying more
Oh, yeah.
carrots and things like that.
More
So,
bananas,
yeah.
more oranges.
But it was.
Cantaloupe
We're,
was good.
we're so thankful that she was here.
Ah, she's a neat lady.
Really, really thankful. But yeah, I was the collateral. So we're at the rodeo area where the rodeo is happening. And this is where all the cowboys are with all their horses. And these are actually trailers that you can actually live in. And there's some horses. This is really, really, really crazy stuff. Oh, the hay is on top of the horses. Oh, look at that, out there. There's the hay out there. This one right here. Oh, look at the tack and all that stuff. Look at all them horses. No, seriously, look at all this. For a rodeo. For the rodeo. These guys are just hanging out. That's a little stubby one.
And we got me followed by Blair and Brett. Brett at team of 47. Excuse me, these guys here are 5 at 96. 5 at 96. Team number 49 hot here.
Wait a minute. We're going to wrap up our thoughts about Quartzsite.
Yeah.
But there's something going on in the background. Is it too early to tell them about?
Oh no,
Oh.
I would tell.
We can tell you
Tell
now.
'em.
Okay, so here's what's coming. Announcement. 2023, we are going to Alaska via Canada. And we've started planning, and our friends that I'm looking at their rig next door of Alaska has already helped me put together a itinerary. And then all of a sudden, something strange happened.
Jerry was saying, I'm a little concerned about taking the 390, taking our rig. And so I went on our 390 Facebook page and I said, you guys, who has been to Alaska? What's your thought about taking this large rig? Well, sure enough, someone said, hey, we're starting a 390 caravan to Alaska in 2023. So we got on a Zoom meeting this weekend.
Yeah.
And we joined in. I'm going to be in charge of reservations. Jerry's helping with across the border.
Everything that's associated with getting into Canada.
So it's going to be very exciting. That's going to take up, a lot because we probably will start booking reservations in May of this year.
Yep.
But we are going to be going to Alaska.
Yeah.
And we're very, very
From
excited about
May through September.
that. Yeah.
Depending on the weather.
Well,
and
we also have to get back because Mikey and Kelly are getting married
that's
in
true.
September.
It's probably
so
late August.
yeah, and depending on what's happening prior to the wedding, but we are going to Alaska.
So if you're ever curious about Alaska, ask us what you want. We'll tell you what you want to hear or not. But I was raised there. I went up 2009 after my dad passed. I flew into Anchorage, rented the RV, went and saw things where I grew up. So that's an option. You don't have to drive. It's a lot of driving, but it's beautiful, incredible scenery.
But what else have we got to do, right? We're driving to Alaska.
Either we're driving in the United States or we'll be driving through Canada.
Through Canada to Alaska.
To
With
Alaska.
a bunch of other Grand Design people. It's going to be quite an interesting experience.
Can't
And
wait.
of course, we'll keep you posted.
We're very excited. All right, let's wrap up Quartzsite.
We are leaving Quartzsite. We're leaving Brenda, the city that we've actually been in. We're leaving Arizona on March 1st. And we are heading to Texas. We're going to go back to Austin. But in the meantime, we're going to stop off in Tucson. We're going to stop in Las Cruces, and we're going to stop in Fort Stockton. Exact trip coming out to California, we're going back to Austin because we're heading up to Indiana in the latter part of March. But let's talk about what did we like and what did we didn't like being here for so long in this area.
The weather was pretty cooperative. We had
a little dark.
Couple of she's been in the sun a little bit. The weather was good. It's get a little cold at night, but we've learned to adapt to that. We picked up an extra electric heater. We don't burn a lot of propane now. We stay nice and cozy. We've got a humidifier because it's so dry here. It'd be in the low teens or single digit humidity at times, and it really just dries you out. Your skin gets, you can rub lotion on you and it's like, where did it go?
Yeah, it's been dry.
What I don't really like is constant dust.
Yeah.
It's just dust. Even though they try to water the roads down here and keep the dust down, they try, but you can't do it. It just dries out so quick.
The wind has been a challenge too. We've had some major windy days, and we're dealing with that right now. Another windstorm is coming.
We had to take our flags down because they were blowing way too hard.
We had to remove all the chairs and all that kind of stuff. So, and when it's windy and dusty like this, you can't go out. I walked this morning before it started, but now that it's this windy, you can't go outside. You're just going to get so full of dust.
The sunsets are
gorgeous.
Incredible.
Gorgeous. The area itself is challenging because, again, you've heard me talk. There's no grocery stores. We've had to travel for groceries. The RV park has been fantastic. We really enjoy the RV park. But honestly,
we played bingo.
Yeah, we played bingo and we did the Valentine dance. I mean, we participated.
There's bocce. There's pickleball.
Yeah, and we met some amazing people.
Yeah, we've made friends for life.
Yes, but I will probably say we probably won't come back here again.
No.
We'll come to Arizona, like Phoenix, Prescott, that kind of thing. But
probably up in the woods.
Yeah, but probably not back to the Quartzsite area. We did the RV show, and we're happy we did it.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, it's been very relaxing, and we've enjoyed very. Yeah.
Now we have an opinion based on actually being someplace where it's desert.
Yeah.
It was new for us, and we had good times, we had bad times, but overall it was okay.
Yeah, it was. But there's so many other places to see, and when we come back in 23, because we're wintering in Florida this year, but in 23 we probably will come back to the Phoenix, Tucson area to winter, and not necessarily come here.
Right.
So thanks so much for joining us again. We really appreciate your support, following our adventures and our journey. What is your just one more?
No more dust.
Yeah, just one more dust storm?
No more dust.
Just one more dust.
Just no more dust.
Yeah, so just one more windstorm that we can really do without. So please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you ring the bell so you get subscribed to us.
Yeah.
And share, and please comment and let us know your thoughts. And we look forward to seeing you.
We'll answer your questions if we can.
Yeah. And the next one will come out. I believe we will be in Austin.
Yeah.
I think we'll be in Austin.
Hook 'em horns.
I'm sure we will. So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining us.
Take care.